Happy weekend to all you cowgirls, cowboys, cowpokes out there, along with you amazing viewers, subscribers, fans, friends, mods, heroes. Well, heroes to come, hopefully, and all of our members. Today, we're saddling up, heading back into Red Dead Redemption multiplayer, and we're going to talk some Red Dead Redemption Remaster. Is it real? Is it fake? And what's your opinion about it? Gonna be an interesting stream today on the Xbox. Belfast, Destiny, what is up, guys? Hope y'all are having a good weekend. It's officially July, which means new month, new wall. So we have a new wall and a lot of things themed around this month. Of course, America, because that's my country. And Independence Day in America is coming up on the 4th of July. And also in July, 3 years ago, Ghost of Tsushima came out. So, yes, amazing game. It came out in, I think late July 2020. It should have been Game of the Year. It was robbed, but it was Game of the Year in my opinion. And coming up in July, more streams, including probably Season 1 of Diablo 4. I think that's going to be starting hopefully sometime this month. And more Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Next episode will be tomorrow, by the way, 12 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. UK, for episode 3 of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Michael Pro, what's up, Michael? How you doing today? And by the way, Riley and I did post the new vlog yesterday. The June 2023 vlog is available for y'all's viewing pleasure. And initially, when we sat down, yeah, we didn't really think it was going to go that long, but as Riley and I tend to do, we rambled here and there. So the newest installment of the vlog is available over on the vlogs channel. And we'll talk more about the remaster in a moment once we officially get in the game. I will let y'all chime in the live chat. You're welcome to your opinions, and I look forward to seeing what you think about it. Ghost Dragon, what's up, Ghost Dragon? Red Dead Redemption Remaster, yes, please. Yes, it's something a lot of us are hoping for. Yeah. But let's just hope that Rockstar and Take-Two learn from history and past mistakes, right? But we'll be talking about that in a moment. And once again, you're welcome to chime in the live chat. Yuji Outlaw is supposed to be joining me, so hopefully he will. And he and I will ride around. There he is. Speak of the cowpoke, and he appears. Hey, Yuji, how you doing today? So Yuji and I are going to ride around Red Dead Redemption multiplayer. Belfast will probably join us. And we may do some Undead Overrun. Go and do some gang hideouts for all time's sake. Maybe some polka, some liar's dice. Just hanging out, chewing the fat in Red Dead Redemption multiplayer while we talk about our thoughts, our views, and opinions regarding the potential for Red Dead Redemption Remaster Remake. Because both Yuji and I are huge Red Dead fans, and a lot of you are as well. So it'll be interesting to have this conversation today while we enjoy some Red Dead Redemption multiplayer. Kari, what's up, Kari? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. And I do appreciate all of you being here today on this Saturday. I know normally Sundays are reserved for Xbox streams traditionally, but Yuji Outlaw was only available today, so I'm accommodating Yuji by doing the Red Dead Redemption multiplayer stream today. And tomorrow, we'll be back in Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. By the way, I'm really enjoying Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I was on the fence on episode 1 and 2, but running around the map, doing side questing, adventuring, shrines, staying away from the main story. The main story I will leave to the streams and the episodes of Tears of the Kingdom. I'm really enjoying Tears of the Kingdom. I'm having a blast. There's been some salty moments, but overall, I'm really enjoying Tears of the Kingdom. So that is coming up tomorrow. But today, it's all about Red Dead, baby. And I do appreciate all of you being here on this Independence weekend in America, because we've got Independence Day coming up on the 4th of July. And, well, happy July to everybody else, right? So I do appreciate all my amazing viewers, subscribers, fans, friends, mods, as well as all of our members. By the way, if you want to learn more about the membership program, feel free and click the join button. You get unique badges, emojis, early access to at least one video a week. You get shouted out at the beginning of live streams like I'm about to do. Plus, all members get included below in the description section of live streams. And the elite members, deluxe members, they get included on the wall throughout most of the month. At the end of the month, we will also include the junior members as well. You get also featured at the beginning and ending of all videos. You get a unique role in Discord, and you also get featured in the About section of the channel. The elite members include BELFAST Gamer, Yuji Outlaw, both of them in the chat, both of them saddling up today for Red Dead Redemption multiplayer. Latino Bunny, Angry Veteran Forge, Deluxe members, Azralynn, ACG, Dark MatterWolf, Junior members, TokyoTent, Huttch Plays, Brett, Kane, İCxRX, Fernando Martinez, Bramasta, The Gaming Jew, Tommy Angelo Jr., TMAD TV, and the gifted members, Snake, Bounty Hunter, Icey, Samori, and Sinister RC. Gifted members, junior members, deluxe members, elite members, and deluxe. Yeah, I said all the members, right? All members going above and beyond for the GB Nation. All right, let's go into Red Dead Redemption multiplayer, shall we? By the way, how's y'all's weekend going? Is everybody having a good weekend? See, Yuji's finishing up dinner. No rush, Yuji, no rush. Whenever you're ready, enjoy your dinner. Chew nice and slow. Enjoy your time with the missus. Destiny says remaster is looking more and more likely because achievement icons got updated. Same thing happened with the defective edition. So yeah, it does seem like more information is coming out regarding a Red Dead Redemption remaster or remake. So that it is starting to look very, very likely. This is nothing new. It was about, what, a year ago that we had similar rumors surfacing, but they got squashed. But they've come up recently, this past week, because it was rated in Korea. And something very similar happened with the GTA Trilogy Defective Edition. It also was rated in Korea before it was officially announced by Rockstar. And now with the achievements being confirmed and updated, now we are pretty certain that we can expect a remaster or remake to Red Dead Redemption probably for the holiday season. It's all about them sales, baby, right? Take two, right, Rockstar? You gotta make that money. Them quarterly earnings call. I just hope that they do not screw this up. I hope that they've learned from the mistakes of the GTA Defective Edition. And I have a few things I want to say before Yuji joins us, and he'll let me know in the chat when he's ready. But I'm going to say this right now. You better not screw up Red Dead Redemption, Rockstar, and Take-Two. Do not screw up Red Dead Redemption, remake, remaster, whatever it's going to be. It better be faithful. And here's Galaxy Traveler's new form. The Bull Traveler. Galaxy Traveler's probably like, man, I like being a horse. Why do I have to be a stinking bull, GB? I want to be a horse. Another player has a price on so, best case scenario. Let's talk about best case scenario. Rockstar, Take-Two have listened to the complaints of the GTA community regarding the disastrous launch of the GTA Trilogy Defective Edition, and have been working on a remake remaster of Red Dead Redemption 1 in-house. You're at Beecher's Hope? Okay, I'm heading to Beecher's Hope. I'll see you soon, Mr. Belfast. Yeah, see, Galaxy Traveler is not amused about being a bull. No. Well, poor Belfast is getting murdered. All right, let me get Belfast in a party. Hold on, Belfast. New party. Okay. So there we go. And I got murdered. Nice way to start the stream. And Yuji Outlaw, thanks for gifting Destiny with a membership. And Destiny, well, enjoy your gifted membership. And all the perks and all the benefits, I will include you, well, after the stream, obviously, to the description section and give you a membership role while you're a gifted member and all that good stuff. Plus, you get early access to at least one video a week. You will also get featured at the beginning and ending of videos and all that jazz. So, thank you again, Yuji, for doing that. Very thoughtful. Very kind and considerate. I think Maniacs is just on a killing spree. He's just running around the map killing everybody. Okay. Okay, dude. Alright. But yeah, we have Belfast here as well. One day, Belfast is actually going to have the proper setup to join us in voice chat in Discord. I can't wait. One day that'll happen.
A claim jumper has taken up position nearby.
Oh, fine. Go play land grab. I don't give a shit. We're going far away from Blackwater. So, the lessons that could be learned is do the damn game in-house, Rockstar. Even if it's by, say, Rockstar Dundee, because they did buy a studio in Australia called they named it Rockstar Dundee. And I think the rest of the studios, including like the two big ones, Rockstar North in Scotland and San Diego in California, I think those two the two big ones and the smaller studios throughout the world are focused on GTA 6. So obviously most of their studios are focused on GTA 6. And there's a very real possibility that maybe, just maybe, Rockstar Dundee is, tasked with the remaster remake of Red Dead Redemption 1. Now, the best case scenario here, and Yuji's going to pop in a minute and talk about his thoughts. The best case scenario is they obviously use everything they built from Red Dead Redemption 2, along with the Rage engine for Red Dead Redemption 2, for the Red Dead Redemption remake, remaster. I ain't sharing voice chat with Belfast. It goes against everything you stand for. Well, I guess good for you, Yuji. You don't have to today, because I don't know. I think hell will freeze over by the time Belfast gets an appropriate microphone and is able to join us in a voice chat in Discord. So that's the best case scenario. And it could also lead to other good things, like Nuevo Paraíso, Mexico being finished and not only used for the Red Dead Redemption Remaster remake, but maybe it's ported over to Red Dead Online and it gives Red Dead Online a new breath of life. That'd be awesome. And Undead Nightmare. I don't expect Undead Nightmare to be available along with the launch of Red Dead Redemption 1 because it was a standalone paid DLC. But I hope that Undead Nightmare remake is also in the works. It would be amazing if they launched both Red Dead Redemption and Undead Nightmare together as a package deal, and they were both faithfully remade and remastered. That'd be amazing, especially since it's going to come out probably in the holiday season, and that's going to be around Halloween, October, and that was when Undead Nightmare came out, October 2010, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so let's catch up with chat real quick. See, Kari says, don't know if we even have confidence it being handled. See, I have more confidence in this game being handled in-house, Kari, than by another small-time mobile studio like Grove Street Games. Nightwing says, I hope they make the PC port some modders. Yeah, that's another thing, is obviously this would be available across multiple platforms. At the very least, last gen, current gen, and finally PC, because a lot of Red Dead players have been wanting a PC port of Red Dead Redemption 1 for the longest time. Let's see, Chimney, what's up, Chimney? How you been? Let's see, do you think they'll release it somewhere around August? That is a very good question. See, I don't know exactly. We don't know a lot of things, but we do have mounting evidence regarding the very real possibility that it is going to happen. And with it being rated in Korea, and with these achievements like Destiny mentioned in the live chat a moment ago being confirmed, that means that there's a very real possibility that the remaster, remake, or whatever it is of Red Dead Redemption 1 will not only be announced this year, maybe soon, maybe in the near future, but could very well be coming out this year in the holiday season. I don't know if it would come out as early as August, but maybe September, maybe October. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Looks like there's some issues happening in the game. But I feel like unless there's like a delay that pushes it back to, say, spring 2024, it does seem like it's following a similar pattern to what happened with GTA Trilogy Defective Edition. First, it was rated by Korea. That's how we first found out about it. And, of course, the achievements once again. And then eventually it was officially announced. And everyone got excited, including myself, only to get disappointed whenever the defective edition turned out to be a disaster at launch. BELFAST, thank you very much for the £5 super chat. I will get you a icon for the hero side of the wall. Super chats always greatly appreciated. Kari says, I'd imagine it'd be a remaster. Don't see Rockstar putting in the effort to remake the entire game. If it comes out in October, don't they? Well, I mean, there's a lot of things they could be doing at Chimney. They could still reveal GTA 6 in October. That's what a lot of us believe they're going to do. Because, come on, I mean, GTA 6 has got to be closer to it being officially announced by now. As far as we know, they've been working on GTA 6 since at least 2019. It's been a few years, and GTA 5 is almost a decade old. It's time for a new GTA. So a lot of us speculate that after the 10-year anniversaries of GTA 5 and GTA Online, that Rockstar will, in fact, finally put out a tease for GTA 6, because it was October 2016 that they teased Red Dead Redemption 2, and it came out 2 years later. So I feel like something similar is going to happen with GTA 6. But they could still do all this. They could still put out Red Dead Redemption Remaster in the fall. I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe they put it out in, late summer, like August or September. And it also depends on the other games that are coming out around that time period as well, and whether or not Rockstar thinks that it's feasible to launch a Red Dead Redemption Remaster around the same time. Destiny says, I saw people hoping for Red Dead Redemption Remaster have multiplayer. Yeah, look, best case scenario when it comes to Red Dead Redemption multiplayer, and look, I love Red Dead Redemption multiplayer. I've played over like 20 episodes on the channel with Red Dead Redemption multiplayer with Yuji Outlaw, Belfast Gamer, Erica, a few others. We love this game, this version of, we love Red Dead Redemption 1, but we also love playing Red Dead Redemption multiplayer. There's definitely elements from Red Dead Redemption multiplayer that Rockstar could use in Red Dead Online if they choose to resurrect Red Dead Online. One of the things that could help breathe new life into Red Dead Online is the Red Dead Redemption Remaster, which would also include an updated version of Nuevo Paraíso, aka Mexico. So right now in Red Dead Online, Nuevo Paraíso is unfinished. You can go there through certain methods that I have mentioned in videos. Oh, hello, buyers. How y'all doing? But it's there, and it's obvious Rockstar put some work on Nuevo Paraíso, but abandoned it. So all they have to do is go in and put the finishing touches on Nuevo Paraíso, finish the geography, the rocks, the landmarks, add the cemetery, add the towns, add everything else to Nuevo Paraíso for Red Dead Redemption multiplayer. Red Dead Redemption Remaster. That's obvious. You have to have Nuevo Paraíso in a Red Dead Redemption Remaster. And why not also implement that into Red Dead Online? Luke, what's up, Luke? How's it going? Bounty says, hi, GB, and hello, Bounty Hunter. Nice haircut. Thank you. Yeah, I finally got my haircut. Finally. Eventually, I'm going to trim the beard as well. Eventually.
What the hell is a haircut?
A haircut is this thing that you have never had because your hair is all the way down to the bottom of the earth.
And remember that.
Howdy, Yuji. How you doing today?
That's about GB. How you doing?
Doing good. Doing good. Let me get you a little... Boom. All right. So let me see if you're in the... Yeah, I'll add you to the posse. Been a while since we played this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you have started over. Okay, so you're at level 3
Yep.
now. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I have heart to start over.
It gives you something to do in this game, I guess.
Yeah, but see, is it in options? Like,
I'm trying to remember how I did it.
Yeah, because
I
I
actually can't remember.
Yeah. Social. It's not in social club. Config display. I'm not worried about it right now. It's fine. But see, that's the down here. I'll let you want a bull.
Yeah, sure, why not?
There you go. Have a bull. Even though, honestly, I think the Americans
let me
stand.
jump on my mother-in-law's back real quick.
Oh my god. Well, I hope she's not listening. Or your wife.
Put it this way: if Gina was listening, I probably wouldn't be alive right now.
Yeah. Rip.
Yep.
Yuji Outlaw to ZZ Outlaw. Yeah. All right. Where the? Okay, there you are, bull traveler. Can I get? Where did my? For fuck's sakes, where did my bull go? It was right here a moment ago. All right. All right. Here we go.
Staking a claim to a territory.
Anyways, let's see. Destiny says now would be nice to add. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of opportunity with a Red Dead Redemption remaster remake, and since I've pretty much tossed out my opinions about it, I'll probably repeat myself a few times throughout this stream, which is typical. Yuji, the floor is yours, good sir. And before the floor is yours, do you want to go play some Undead Overrun with the Belfast?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Hey, Belfast, try not to camp.
No, I always find it so satisfying watching Belfast die.
Get eaten. Zombie food. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so the floor is Yuji's.
All right, then. So I think when it comes to like this whole thing with the Red Dead Redemption 1 remake, I'm going to be the person that's going to be outside the box and literally just say that I'm not the type of person that goes by rumors or speculation or any things like that. I'm the type of person that believes it when he sees it.
Mm-hmm.
Unless like Rockstar actually announces that they're making a remaster of Red Dead Redemption 1, which they fucking should.
Yeah.
Or at least we get a trailer to it. I'm not believing anything.
Yeah. I think most people should not give their hopes up. And
yeah.
Most of the time that's my attitude unless there is like evidence like starting to appear that can be confirmed, like the rating in Korea, that can be confirmed. And now with the achievements also confirmed. So it's starting to look like that. At first, a lot of us were just like sure, whatever. They're not going to do a remake or remaster of Red Dead Redemption, especially of how disastrous the trilogy defective edition was. But
I was about to get to that.
Yeah.
All I'm just going to say about that is, if you are planning on doing a remaster of this game, keep Grove Street Games away from it. Thank you.
Yeah, Grove Street Games or New Austin Games or Blackwater Games or whatever the fuck they changed their name to. No, thank you.
I got a name for you. Fuck off games.
What's really going to piss off, and I think it could actually be, I don't know, I feel like we're very forgiving. Well, this map is not going to be very forgiving. Like, I don't know how this is going to go for us. This is probably one of the more difficult Undead Overrun maps there is.
I just use Belfast as a sacrificial lamb. That's what I do.
There we go. Good plan.
See, Belfast, you're actually useful.
Now, look, a lot of us are still pissed about a lot of things. We're pissed about the defective edition. We're pissed about the milked edition. We're pissed about GTA Plus. We're pissed about how they treated Red Dead Online. But for some reason, a lot of us schmucks are still willing to keep giving Rockstar chances because of their history and our history with them, you know? But I gotta say this. If you fuck up Red Dead Redemption Remaster, that might be the last straw for me. If it turns out to be another piece of shit, like cash grab, as much as I'm willing to give GTA 6 a chance, I'm not one for calling for a boycott of a game because I don't believe in boycotts. Like, if you choose to do that, that's your choice, and I respect it. But I just don't know if I'd be willing to buy another product from Rockstar if they come out with a disastrous remake or remaster of Red Dead Redemption, because this is a lot of people's favorite game of all time, or one of them. It's easily in my top 5.
Same here, man.
So I mean, I also feel the same way about the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition, but also I'm of the belief that mistakes were clearly made, and I'm sure that they acknowledge those mistakes were made. But if they make the same mistakes, it's obvious that they don't give a shit about correcting their mistakes. And all they're trying to do is make as much money off of the consumers as possible. I don't have a problem spending money, but I want a good quality product, you know? I think Yuji feels the same way. I think most of you do.
Yeah. Like, I mean, if I'm to go off and, like, buy a game for... I'm just going to use Irish currency as an example. If I want to spend, like, 70 plus euros, like, on a game, I want my money's worth, not something that's, like, worth $9.99.
Exactly. Like, most people don't want to get ripped off, you know? And a lot of us feel like we were ripped off with not only the defective edition of the GTA Trilogy in name only, but also those of us that bought the milked edition of GTA 5. I mean, I hate to say that. The only thing about it is the freaking 60 frames per, or well, up to 60 frames per second with like performance and performance RT, which does make it smoother. I will say that, but they could have done that with a free fucking upgrade. They didn't have to try and shell 70 more bucks out of us for that, but they did, and unfortunately, us suckers bought it. But then they went a step further with GTA Plus scam, and look, that's on whoever else chose to buy that. That's on them. But it's just...
Yeah, I'm not the type of person like to like condone what people spend their money on, but if you want to go off and spend like that much on GTA Plus and you get nothing out of it, well, you know.
Yeah. Exactly, it's a freaking ripoff. Yeah, I don't think they're going to use Definitive Edition for the name. I really don't. I think the Definitive Edition has been tainted. Like, whereas Mafia Trilogy Definitive Edition, like, it went over mostly well. There were some issues with Mafia 2 Remaster, but overall it was okay. Like, Mafia Definitive Edition, which was a remake of the original Mafia game, was great. It wasn't perfect. There were some things they could have did better, but it wasn't. It was good. It was mostly faithful. But it wasn't a disaster of the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition. So I think that whatever Red Dead Redemption Remaster is going to be called, it's not going to have Definitive Edition added to it.
Yeah, like if you see like a game from Rockstar, they bring it out and it has Definitive Edition in it, yeah, I'm going to be kind of worried.
Me too. I'm like, yeah, no, that's tainted Rockstar. Go with something else. So Young, what's up, Young? How's it going? Hope you're doing well, along with everybody else. I'll catch up with chat in a second, guys, for being hunted by zombies. And this is another thing they should add to Red Dead Online. Undead Overrun. Win.
Yes.
Our call to arms, undead call to arms. There you go. Or whatever you want to call it. Something else they could port over from Red Dead Redemption multiplayer to Red Dead Online. Michael Pro says, GB also Red Dead Redemption Remaster will have pre-order. I know most people are going to be very hesitant to pre-order Red Dead Redemption Remaster. I don't blame them, especially with what we got out of the defective edition. But I may go ahead and pre-order it so I can have it preloaded. That way I can, play it at launch, and then I can give you all my honest opinions about it. Rogue Raccoon, what's up, Rogue Raccoon? How's it going? And Tommy Angelo Jr., hello, Tommy Angelo. Hope you're doing well. Tommy Angelo Jr. says, GB, I think Mafia Definitive Edition should have had thugs on the street, would have been solid. Yeah, there are things they could have done a little bit better with the remake of Mafia, but it was not a bad remake. It was a good remake, not a great remake, but nowhere near as bad as the GTA Trilogy Defective Edition disaster. Which is what we do not want, Rockstar, with hypothetical, theoretical remake, remaster of Red Dead Redemption. And I'm getting bullied by the zombies. Oh, they got me. Damn it!
Oh, not TV!
Stupid game design!
Right.
Stupid Rockstar!
And I'm on my own. Great.
On your own, Landon.
On my own again.
Yeah, Kari, I agree. Like, obviously, either Undead Nightmare has to be included at launch, or else it has to be promised as a future DLC that they're working on. Like, you cannot have...
Yes, I'm out of here.
Yeah, just run! Run, Yuji, run! Run to the hills! Get on, try and climb on a rock, maybe that'll work.
I'm just gonna run and end it with a blast.
But for what it's worth, I'd rather them focus on Red Dead Redemption Remaster, and after that comes out, then have whatever team's working on Red Dead Redemption Remaster remake, then focus on remastering and remaking Undead Nightmare. Especially if the risk is half-assing it. I don't want either half-assed, by the way, because I love both Red Dead Redemption and I obviously love Undead Nightmare. Rogue, yeah, we got room for one more. You're welcome to join us for some Undead Overrun while we're talking Red Dead Redemption Remaster Remake. I see Mando. What's up, Mando? What's up, GB? I heard that IGN reported for the next gen consoles launch in 2027, 2026. That's one way to go, with a blast.
Mm-hmm. Michael Bay would be proud.
Hey, Icarus. How's it going, Icarus? Hope you're doing well today.
And yourselves proud.
All right, that was just a warm-up. And by the way, this is like the worst map to do Undead Overrun on. As y'all can tell, it's not the easiest. The other map, the other maps have more structures you can run around with. That one, not so much. See, Tommy says, I couldn't be able to have good controls on Steam. Yeah, the problem with the original, with Mafia 1, I had trouble trying to get my controller to work with it. I was able to manage to get the controller to work with the driving aspect of Mafia 1 on PC, but, well, let's just say my Mafia PC playthrough didn't go so well. The first one did, but the second one did not because I had a major glitch that prevented me from continuing the game, which sucked. All right, so I guess we're back in free roam. Are you guys back in free roam? I guess.
I am anyway.
All right. Well,
you're in a different session, I think.
Okay. I'll just rejoin y'all.
Alright.
Let me just do that real quick. Nope, that's not how I do it. Damn it. Damn it. Let's see. Is it like that? No, it's not like that. I'm trying to remember how to pull up the... It's been a quick minute since... Is it those two buttons? No, it's not that. Son of a bitch. I don't remember how to do this. Plutia. What's up, Plutia? How's it going? It's the only other zombie game that can rival COD Zombies. Yeah, I mean, Undead Nightmare was... I'm not even a zombie person, and I love Undead Nightmare. Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay, now I remember. I remember. Took me a moment. All right, so I'll just join your lobby. Join session in progress. Using that old school 360 dashboard.
Oh, yeah, good times.
Yeah, nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
Destiny says Undead Nightmare, I think, will be included. Yeah, I think it's going to be included. Well, I'm on the fence about it. Either it's going to be included as a package deal, or it's going to be very similar to the way they did Undead Nightmare, because Undead Nightmare was not included with the original Red Dead Redemption. Months later, it was announced as a standalone like DLC that people paid for, and we were happy to pay for it because we loved Red Dead Redemption 1, and we wanted, more story, and I felt like I got my money's worth out of Undead Nightmare. I think it was, $15 for the DLC, I think back then it was $15. Back
for me, it was like 20 euros or something.
Yeah, that sounds about right for inflation back in 2010. Yeah, it's not letting me join.
Worth it, though.
Lobby. Yeah, it was. Are we in the same lobby now?
Let me check.
Y'all can just join me because my lobby's pretty small right now. It wouldn't let me. Kyle, what's up, Kyle? How's it going? Plutia says Red Dead Redemption Remaster will be a port. Yeah, I hope it is 60 FPS. I don't know if it's going to be a port though. So here's my issue. I know some of you think it's going to be a remaster, and it could be a remaster, but the problem with it being a remaster is there's a reason why Red Dead Redemption is only currently playable on the Xboxes. Well, it's also playable on PS3, but not on PS4 or PS5. It is playable on Xbox 360, Xbox One, and Xbox Series, because I'm playing on Xbox Series X, is because of backwards compatibility. That's why. And that's the reason why it was never ported for PC, is because it had some problems which prevented it from being ported. I see Fat. What's up, Fat? I saw you playing some football earlier on your channel. Hope you had fun doing that. It's funny how many people think we're getting a Red Dead Redemption remake. Well, it's not just because of the rating. I mean, at first I was on a wait and see, but the achievements, there have been achievements that have been confirmed, and it follows a similar track record to what happened with GTA Defective Edition. That's Belfast. Where we at it? Nope. Game. Eventually I'll relearn how to do all this. Okay. Yeah. Rogue Raccoon was in the lobby, so we'll wait for Rogue Raccoon to rejoin us, and we'll go back into Undead Overrun. Alright, let me see where we left off. See, Fat. Okay, Red Fats. Red Mayhem. What's up, Red Mayhem? Last time I played Red Dead Redemption, I had a fight with a modder. Yeah, modders kind of screwed us over after our poker stream. And, like, bumped us all the way up to level 50. That was part of our Road to Legendary series, where we were trying to get to Legendary. But, unfortunately, we kind of got screwed. Yuji, myself, and Belfast. Especially Yuji and me, because we were almost at level 50. We were almost...
We were like, I think we were like 3 ranks away, 3 or 4.
Yeah, 2 or 3 ranks away. I mean, Belfast was like 30-something ranks away. He wasn't never going to get there, probably. You can't call your bull. Well, that's bullshit. But yeah, we do love playing Red Dead Redemption multiplayer on occasion. But yeah, unfortunately, modding is an issue in this game because it's not supported anymore. It only exists because of Microsoft. That and GTA 4 multiplayer. Somehow it still exists. Mostly, it has some issues here and there, but overall, it's not bad. For a decade-old multiplayer, she still holds up.
Okay, can any of us actually call our mounts?
Yeah, I think we're all screwed, but it'll be okay because we're all 4 in the posse together. So we're just gonna go back and play some more Undead Overrun.
All right.
So that's our plan.
Belfast, your aim sucks.
Poor Belfast. All right, Undead Overrun. Okay, back to Undead Overrun. All right, so where we leave off in chess. So you're also playing Fortnite Zero build, okay? You almost finished 2nd place in Fortnite Zero build. What, were you just hiding the whole time, Fat? Until somehow you just happened to be one of the last 2 people in the game. Were you looking for apples and other fruit and staring at walls like you did last time we played together?
I remember that.
Yeah. See, Rogue Raccoon, it's crazy that there's still tons of people playing Red Dead Redemption multiplayer. I know, because, people still love this multiplayer. There's definitely a community out there that still loves Red Dead Redemption multiplayer. And when Rockstar abandoned Red Dead Online like a year ago, that led to an influx of Red Dead Redemption multiplayer peeps and cowpokes. And there's definitely, as I've mentioned in a few videos, there's definitely a lot of things that Rockstar could have implemented from Red Dead Redemption multiplayer to get Red Dead Online off to a much better start than they did. ICxRX says, I got the new rating because Korea ratings board and so many complaints about other games. But the thing is, it's a track record, though. The same thing happened with the GTA Trilogy Defective Edition. There's also achievements that have been found. Now, I'm not trying to give anybody's hopes up, because I do agree with Yuji that we should wait until Rockstar officially announces it. But I do think that it's a safe bet when it comes to, Red Dead Redemption Remaster. We do play some Fortnite Fab, but we have kind of like a Fortnite fatigue happening right now where we just mostly play Save the World just to get XP. and just maybe jump into Battle Royale to do dailies, because we're kind of taking a break from Fortnite at the moment. We're not really big on the new season.
Understandable.
Red Mayhem says, I loved having a cop war in Mexico at the fort. Oh, El Presidio. Yeah, that is fun because El Presidio has the cannons. What was the achievements? I was trying to dig that up earlier. If somebody could find that for me and put it in the Discord, I'll share it. But I meant to grab that earlier, but I didn't get around to it. But like Destiny did mention it. So it does seem like we have mounting evidence in regards to a potential Red Dead remaster. But once again, you know, you don't want to give your hopes up. Wait for it to be officially announced. But we can still talk about it, though. And that's why I titled it, like, real or BS. Like, do y'all think it's real? Do you think it's legit? Do you think it's bullshit? Mainly, I'm just going at it from the angle is, if it is real, then here's what I want, you know. I want it to actually be a faithful remaster. And not what we got with the defective edition.
You will need a lot more than that.
And I think most of us feel that way. I think Yuji clearly feels that way, and I think most of you, you know, if you do spend money on it, you want to get a good quality product.
Plus, keep in mind, games these days aren't cheap.
Yeah, they're getting more expensive, and there's a very real possibility that there may be different levels of Red Dead Redemption Remaster. We'll just call it that for now, right?
Yeah.
Like, there'll be the base version, which will most likely be $70. If we're lucky, it'll also include Undead Nightmare. We'll see.
One thing that actually, like, would worry me, like, with Red Dead Redemption 1, we have Red Dead Redemption multiplayer. If we have to pay extra just for that, then Rockstar can go fuck themselves.
Well, I have a theory about that, and once again, my theories can be taken with a grain of salt. And Void Amy, what's up, Void Amy? Did you have fun in your Red Dead Redemption 2 stream earlier? Hopefully you did. So, Amy, do you think that the information we've seen so far regarding the Red Dead Redemption Remaster is potentially legit, or do you think it's still BS, or maybe too early to call? So what I think is going to happen is maybe they'll take some things from Red Dead Redemption multiplayer, repurpose them, including maybe like Nuevo Paraíso, aka, you know, a remastered version of Mexico, especially if it's on the same engine as Red Dead Redemption 2 and online. And maybe they'll use it to actually breathe new life into Red Dead Online. I think that's the best case scenario. Like, I don't think they're going to resurrect Red Dead Redemption multiplayer. They'll just maybe try to bring Red Dead Online back from the dead. It would be nice if they did. I mean, they're apparently, like the last quarterly earnings call, they even officially confirmed that there was a 10% increase in players despite Rockstar abandoning Red Dead Online. So maybe they look at that number and like, well, maybe we shouldn't have abandoned Red Dead Online. Maybe that was a bad idea, Rockstar. Hey, Gibson. What's up, Gibson? And Tyler. Hello, Tyler. Undead Nightmare will cost $60 more. I don't think it'll be that expensive, Tyler. I think that it could very well be like a package deal where you pay, say... And once again, this is just speculation. So don't take any of this as scripture. But they'll probably package Red Dead Redemption Remaster with an Undead Nightmare Remaster. And maybe, if we're lucky, they're both ready by launch. Or maybe they just say, hey, Red Dead Redemption Remaster is ready, but we need some time to get Undead Nightmare ready. But we will have it ready by spring of 2024. So that is a possibility that we may not get Undead Nightmare like remaster at launch, but maybe eventually we'll get it, because obviously we want them to take their time to get it right and not fuck it up. Red Mayhem, Red Dead Online is like leaving money on the table. Exactly. The problem is Take-Two and Rockstar look at it as, well, it's not the same amount of money as GTA Online. Well, no shit. But you still had a moneymaker with Red Dead Online. You still had people willing to buy standalone versions of Red Dead Online and buy gold bars. I mean, yeah, it's not going to make as much as GTA Online because GTA Online and GTA appeal to a larger fan base than Red Dead. But there's still a large enough fan base of Red Dead to support an online game if you do it right. But, you know, Rockstar, well, they dropped the ball quite a few times. So it was their own damn fault, you know. But who knows? Maybe they'll learn from their fucking mistakes. I'd like to believe that. I mean, we all
I don't know. I highly doubt it. I'm just being honest.
Yeah. See, I'm trying to be optimistic, and you're the one being the most likely the realist here.
I'm just waiting for someone to say, oh, there goes Yuji being grumpy again.
It's okay to have difference of opinions. That's why we're all here having a conversation. See, I like having conversations where people can disagree with each other. Like, I'm not here for an echo chamber. I want people to disagree with me. If you think I'm wrong, then that's fine. Just tell me. But if you agree with me, that's fine too. I think the world would be a better place if we broke the echo chambers, you know, and just actually start having disagreements. I mean, in a civil matter, you know, without name calling and being, you know, rude and being assholes about it. See, Icarus says Rockstar tied up with G. Well, yeah, I think that, yeah, that's a big reason why I think most of the studios that Rockstar has is focused on GTA 6 Icarus. But they did just, what, about a year ago purchase another studio out of Australia, which they've renamed Rockstar Dundee. And my theory is it's quite possible that they're using that studio for the remake remaster. Once again, that's based off nothing. That's just speculation. That's best case scenario that they're actually doing this in-house instead of through another small-time mobile studio with maybe 20 people. Yeah, this is Rockstar we're talking about. Yeah, you're right, Tyler. You're right. Maybe we're just having a little battered spouse syndrome here. You know, we want them to change. We still think fondly about the good days, right? The good old days. Why can't we have the Rockstar games we loved?
Yeah, back in the days, like when I was actually excited for GTA Online, now the mere mention of it sends a shiver down my spine.
Yeah. They won't out. Yeah, exactly. I don't think they're going to out. Like, if the remaster is legit, they're not going to outsource it. They cannot make that same fucking mistake. Because. And if they did, and if it's obvious as a cash grab, then it's going to finally turn a lot of fans against them. It could be the last straw for a lot of fans that are already.
Not all.
Yeah, there's going to be the hardcore, like, Rockstar fans and the GTA fans that only care about GTA that won't care. But, you know, there's some of us that like other games, not just GTA. See, Helix Ghost. What's up, Helix Ghost? They need to pay attention to... Well, Red Dead Redemption 2, that story is over and done with. So that story's over and done. But I do think that what they can do is use the Red Dead Redemption 2 Rage engine to build... Red Dead Redemption 1 remaster or remake, whatever they're going to call it. Or maybe that's what they've been doing.
A new weapon is available.
See where we leave off. Imagine the hype of a new DLC was announced. Hey, it would definitely be a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one by most of the Red Dead Online community if Rockstar actually did have a surprise summer update for Red Dead Online. Because I do feel like it... At the very least, Red Dead Online deserves some closure. Even if it doesn't get a breath of new life, it does deserve some closure. Like properties finally added, wrapping up the Land of Opportunities, a few more things as well, some quality of life stuff. You heard the mobile branch was just for the mobile side? Well, it's possible, Icarus, but they also have Zynga. I mean, Take-Two spent a lot of money buying Zynga, and that's their specialty is mobile games. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's just speculation on my part. But what's the point in having, like, multiple mobile studios when you have Zynga, which could do all that? Then again, the mobile gaming industry is, like, mountains in profit higher than console and PC gaming, sadly. But, I mean, you could be right, Icarus. You could be right. I see Michael Cole says, hey, GB. What's up, Michael Cole? FYI, Rockstar Dundee is not Australia. Wait, are you... Michael, are you sure about that? Because Rockstar North is in Scotland. I
think so.
Because Dundee is in Australia, right? I think. Am I wrong about that? If I'm wrong, Australia, please don't cancel me.
No, hold on. Dundee, I think that's in Scotland.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Okay.
I don't know. I could be wrong as well. I've been wrong before.
But I thought it was an Australian studio. I don't know. Well,
it's Rockstar. We don't take it seriously, folks. Well,
yeah,
I don't anyway.
but they did buy an Australian studio, but maybe it's called something else. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. What else is new? Let's see. Red Mayhem says, you think Rockstar may be scared to do another remaster? Well, they did report was like last year that they had decided to shelve a potential remaster for GTA 4 and Red Dead Redemption 1 because of the fallout and disastrous launch of GTA Trilogy Defective Edition. But it seems like they unshelved it. Let's see. Gibson and Destiny both say it's in Scotland. Well, you know what I'm thinking? Dundee because of Crocodile Dundee.
Could be.
Yeah, that's probably why. But they did buy an Australian studio. Maybe they call it something else. Rockstar has like a ton of smaller studios. They have one in Leeds. I think they still have one in Canada. They have one, I think, in India. I think they may even have one in Brazil.
It does make me laugh. Like, they're able to afford like all these different studios, but yet they still use peer-to-peer servers.
Yeah. But I think it might be called. I think the Australian Rockstar studio is probably called something else. So I was wrong about that. I'll have to look it up. But if I'm not mistaken, I think they did buy an Australian studio a while back. Oh, Ruffian. They bought the Ruffian game studio. Okay. There's a rumor. Okay, Kari says rumor about it being shelled. Yeah, I do remember that. That we did talk about that a while back. But you never know. Well, yeah, I mean, Rockstar is so secretive. I mean, that rumor could have also been BS. That the rumor of it being shelved could have been just a clever ruse by Rockstar. But there was also information out there that they were working on a remaster of both GTA 4 and Red Dead Redemption 1. So maybe they only shelved GTA 4 for now and are just focusing on Red Dead Redemption 1 remaster. Whatever studio they're using, it better be a studio inside Rockstar and not Grove Street Games. Because, yeah, that didn't go over so well. You have absolutely no faith, Tyler. Tyler, I understand that. Dude, I totally get your opinion on that. I do. Because the track record is not good. The way they treated Red Dead Online, the defective edition, that disastrous launch, the cash grab of the milked edition, and plus GTA Plus. It's no surprise. Yeah, it's no surprise people have lost faith in Rockstar. Because they used to be a great company. I mean, I would like for them to find some sort of redemption. Ba-da-bump.
I see what you did there. Nicely done.
But a redemption requires effort, requires them proving us, like action, showing us that they are willing to learn from their mistakes and do better. So far, they haven't done better. Case in point, the latest update to GTA. At first, a lot of us were thinking it was going to be at least better than Drug Wars. And yeah, I do like the new fighter jet. And the contact missions are okay. I like how they buffed the Avenger. And, of course, the monstrosity. Most people like the monstrosity. But look at what they did with the game itself. The first time they actually took content out of GTA Online by removing nearly 200 cars from the websites in GTA Online, only to repurpose them for FOMO, or future events, or some of them even going to be put behind GTA Plus. I mean, that's pure and simple greed right there.
Yep.
See, Redmond says, I think the achievement link was posse up. I did try to hit the link, and it was deleted. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I'll have to look up that some more. Like I said, I was attempting to look that up this morning, but I had a few things happen before the stream started that I had to take care of first, and I just ran out of time. But I did see it being trending yesterday on Twitter. Apparently today they have some sort of rate limit issue. Twitter. You never cease to disappoint. Cody's Gaming. What's up, Cody? Yeah, Red Dead Redemption multiplayer is still epic. MVP. What's up, MVP? Rockstar Redemption 2. Well, they have yet to have a Redemption 1. But I think they need a lot of redemption, Ghost Dragon.
They don't even have a prequel, for God's sake.
No, they don't. But we'll see. We'll see. But this is, you know what I'm going to say? I'll say this right now. First, let me say hello to Kane. Hi, Kane. How's it going?
What's up, Kane?
Hopefully you're having a good weekend, Kane, along with everybody else. I'll say this. I would rather have no remaster or remake of Red Dead Redemption at all than another piece of shit remake or remaster. I'll say that right now. Why waste the effort? The only reason why they would do it is another cash grab to try and sucker us out of another $70. And like I said, I don't have a problem paying for a game as long as it's a good quality game.
Yeah.
But I really don't want to be suckered again. Dark Matter Wolf. What's up, Dark Matter Wolf? Hope you're having a good weekend along with everybody else. We have Yuji Outlaw here. We also have BELFAST. He's running around somewhere trying not to be zombie food. And Rogue Raccoon.
Somewhere knowing him.
Yeah. He's camping with the marshmallows and the hot chocolate.
Stick a pitchfork up his ass if he keeps camping.
Ouch. That's painful.
He'll get the point.
Yeah. But yeah, I hope y'all having a great weekend. And by the way, the new vlog is officially up over on the vlogs channel. And also pinned it to the top of the live chat. And I think I linked it below in the description section, along with UG Outlaw's channel. I'll link BELFAST's channel after the stream. Sorry, BELFAST. See, Kyle says, I hope it's a full remake. See, I think that it would have to, even though we're talking about it being a remaster, I feel like it would have to be like a full remake. Basically just, well, BELFAST is down. What a surprise.
Let him die.
Oh no, BELFAST has fallen into Lego City.
Yeah, but I'm kind of thinking, like, if they were to make, like, a remake of Red Dead Redemption 1,
Yeah.
I can't see it happening because they're too busy, like, basically, whatever they're doing with GTA 6.
True.
If that's even a thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, GTA 6 is a thing. And yeah, most of their studios are focused on that. But, I mean, they have enough studios where they could, you know, have one studio tasked with a potential remake. And what they would do is pretty straightforward. They would just use what they built for Red Dead Redemption 2 and the Red Dead Redemption 2 Rage engine for a Red Dead Redemption 1 remake. When they'd have to make some obvious changes to the map. I mean, it would be a much smaller map because it would no longer include half of West Elizabeth or New Hanover or Lemoyne or Guarma. But with the rest of the map, like New Austin and like finishing Nuevo Paraiso, well, right there you got the map. And then you already have the audio from, you know, the voice actors, including Rob, who voiced John Marston in both Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2. You got all that stuff. So they just, you know, just reuse the voice lines in the remake. They don't have to rewrite it because it's already written. And then they just basically just, you know, they just build it with Rage Engine 2. Or with whatever the Red Dead Redemption 2 Rage Engine. But, I mean, if it's a remaster, I hope it's a good remaster. I mean, but a lot of times remasters don't work out so well. That's the problem.
Oh, crap.
But right now, I mean, we don't even know if it's actually real. That's why I'm asking the questions. Is it real or fake? Is it legit or BS? you decide 2023. But like Yuji and a few others have said, you know, we'll know one way or the other if Rockstar actually confirms it. But if it is coming out this year, then they have to confirm it in the near future. So, because they have to start a marketing campaign for it. You know, they have to start advertising for it, building up the hype, you know, putting out some images, and then eventually a trailer and all that stuff. And the easiest thing to do with the trailer is just take the original Red Dead Redemption trailer and just redo it with the way it looks. It's going to look in the remaster or remake. I mean, that seems pretty straightforward. Well, yeah, most of us agree, Dark MatterWolf. Yeah, as long as it's done in-house by Rockstar and not by another studio like Grove Street or Wardrome or whatever they're going by now. It feels like it might happen after GTA 6. Well, the problem is we don't know when GTA 6 is coming. It could be here as early as next fall in 2024 or 2025. So that's the issue, is that we don't know exactly when GTA 6 is coming out.
I think I have a prediction when GTA 6 is going to come out.
When?
The year 9999.
Nah, it'll come out sooner than that. At least 9997. Maybe 9996, right? If we're lucky.
I don't know, I'll probably be dead by then.
Oh, well. Or we'll be in nursing homes. On our
Probably.
just barely being kept alive after we've lost everything. The only thing keeping us going was a chance to play GTA 6 before it ends. Before we draw our final breath.
Quick, Durst, get me out of my wheelchair. I need to make a video on this.
Our final moments. Waiting. Destiny says, I love Red Dead Redemption, but at the same time, I'm not... Well, yeah, I agree. I think most of us have gotten over the nostalgia and the member berries already. Because we've been fooled too many times by too many companies. A lot of us want Red Dead Redemption 1 to be properly, faithfully remade or remastered, but they know that we are not going to be so easily fooled. Well, most of us. Because they've already dropped the ball with the GTA trilogy. So Ikari says, plus a full remake would require more effort. Well... I mean, I'm just saying that with the way the original version of Red Dead Redemption is, they may have no choice but to die on a fence like I'm doing.
No.
Because I couldn't get over the damn fence in time. But the problem is the original version of the game was all but a hot mess, and Leslie Benzies had to come in to Rockstar San Diego to fix it. And that's why it never properly was ported to PC. So that's the issue. So they may have no choice but to do a remake with the Red Dead Redemption 2 Rage engine. But it would look amazing, though.
It would.
Yeah. Plus all the...
Like I said, I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, me too. But then again, maybe they have a way... By now, maybe they learned a way to just remaster it without it being a disaster. Right? Maybe.
Maybe.
Best case scenario, it's a faithful remake. See, I read that. Okay, MVP says add graphics from Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, exactly. That's what we're talking about, MVP. It would be cool if they added like the ability to fish in Red Dead Redemption Remaster, maybe even hunt. Well, you can hunt in Red Dead Redemption 1, but it's all you do is you just take the meat and the pellets to the butcher, I think, and other body parts, and you sell it. Well, to shops. It's not as complex as... It's not as complex as in Red Dead Redemption 2. And I don't think it will end up being that complex, but at the very least, maybe they'll add the ability to fish. So that'd be kind of cool.
So satisfying watching Belfast get eaten alive.
Rip.
I was going to help him, but I decided, nah, this is more fun.
Oh. See, Kyle says, GB, I know this is off topic, but yeah, the actor that played... Burke, yeah, sadly passed away from Mafia 3, yeah. So yeah, that was pretty sad. I heard about that the other day, Barry O'Rourke. I didn't see it really trending very much, so I was trying to look into it to see if it was confirmed, but sadly it seems like the actor that portrayed Burke, one of the main characters of Mafia 3, did recently pass away, so My thoughts to his family and his loved ones. Burke was probably one of my favorite characters introduced in Mafia 3. I did like Burke.
Yeah.
But yeah, it sucks. But sad reality. That's unfortunately life, you know. But I guess a lot of Mafia fans will always remember him for playing Burke in Mafia 3. So Ikari says Rockstar did announce GTA Trilogy a month after the Korean waiting. So yeah, we probably, if it's true, we have maybe a month or two before we hear anything about a potential remake, remaster being confirmed by Rockstar. Or maybe it won't be. Maybe it's total BS. That's a possibility too. Let's see. Destiny Fox is going to go with legit. Sorry, not sorry. See, Kari says Rockstar has gotten off by weight. Yeah, that's the problem. They've gotten away with nostalgia on too many occasions, and the sad reality is we let them because we love their games. Javi, what's up, Javi? Hope you're having a good weekend along with everybody else. Yeah, all you can do is just sell the parts to the general store. I don't think they're gonna reinvent the wheel with Red Dead Redemption 1. Maybe at the very least they'll just add fishing. That would be cool. Maybe some other things. Maybe dual wielding. Maybe John can finally learn how to dual wield in Red Dead Redemption 1.
Mm-hmm.
He forgets. He forgets how to dual wield in Red Dead Redemption 1 somehow.
Weird.
Yeah. I think what happened was, like, he was like doing something with Uncle on the farm, right? In between, like, 1907, 1911. And he was holding Uncle was supposed to hold a board, and it bopped poor John on the head. And it was in that part where he knew how to dual wield. And that's why he doesn't dual wield anymore. Damn it, Uncle. You and your lumbago strikes again. You fell off a cliff? Well, that's your excuse, Belfast.
Oh, shit.
Icarus says, remember back in 08 when Sam and Dan Houser communicated to Leslie Benzies? Exactly, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was referring to a moment ago, Icarus. The original source code of Red Dead Redemption 1 was a mess, and Leslie Benzies came in to save the day for Red Dead Redemption 1. Now, since then, is it possible that they looked at the source code? They had like people that they've hired since to go in and clean it up and make it to where they could theoretically, like, finally port it to like PS4, PS5, I guess, or NPC. Kane says, I can't wait for Red Dead Online July DLC when it'll just be a sequel to the September. Oh God, Kane.
Don't worry, Kane. I have it marked down on my calendar.
Yeah. See, Red Mayhem says, I'm planning on replaying Mafia 3. Awesome. Yeah, I feel like Mafia 3 is very underrated. I mean, yeah, at launch it had a lot of issues, and I did rightfully complain about those issues, and I think Hangar 13 kind of, like, disassociated with me after that. But they did fix most of the issues in Mafia 3. So I will give credit to them for that. And they did a decent job with the Mafia Definitive Edition remake, so... And I'm looking forward to whatever the next Mafia game is going to be. Supposedly it's going to be a prequel. Maybe they'll finally announce that this year. Maybe.
Who knows?
Yeah, well, he's more than the voice actor, Rogue Raccoon. I mean, they're technically actors because they mocapped. So I think it's kind of a disservice just to call them voice acting because they're doing more than just voice acting now in most video games. But yeah, he sadly passed away a few days ago.
The deranged.
MVP says, I wonder if Arthur will be... Yeah, see, that's another thing, is that now that, you know, Red Dead Redemption 2 exists, like, what are they going to do about Arthur? Are they just going to add a photo of Arthur in, at Hennigan's Stead? Is that going to be the Easter egg? Is Arthur's hat going to be available for John to wear? Because
I mean, they might have it. They might have it like on, like as a display in the house, like Arthur's hat or something. But that'll be about it.
Yeah, I don't think that they're gonna. I don't know if they would go to the trouble of having Rob like add some additional like, oh, I wish Arthur was here. I mean, it'd be cool.
Arthur.
It'd be cool if they actually did that. They actually had some additional lines made. Because, like, there's different voice actors for Abigail and Uncle. So maybe they get the Red Dead Redemption 2 voice actors to revoice those lines. Or maybe not. Who knows? What's up, Red? How's it going? Are you feeling any better, Red? Are you still
Red.
Red? Are you still sounding like Barry White? GB's explanation of how John forgot to duel is now canon in your eyes.
Oh God.
Yep. Hashtag blame Limbago. But I feel like they'd have to do something, some sort of Arthur reference in a Red Dead Redemption remaster. But I don't think they would put like a ton of effort into it.
Nah. Just like have something of Arthur's like on display, but that's about it.
Yeah. Or maybe in John's final moments, the ghost of Arthur appears. I don't know. Arthur?
Or just mention like whatever happened to Sadie and Charles.
Yeah, that'd be nice because like they're like allegedly Charles heads to Canada and Sadie heads to South America. So are they doing okay? Are they still around?
But if Kane has his way, he probably wishes Sadie was dead.
Yeah, well that's why Kane doesn't get his way in this case. Because some of us actually like Sadie, but everyone has a right to their opinion.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like they could have toned her down a little bit. Yeah, maybe a little.
Yeah.
But she, I do grow to like her character. But I mean, I understand why some people don't like her, so that's totally fine. There's characters I don't like that other people like, so that's just the way it is. See, Red says, I'm sort of okay, can't sleep last night, but I do feel better today. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, Red, and I hope you're able to get some sleep soon.
If you only knew what lay ahead.
But I can see Arthur's ghost appearing before John and John's final moments. John, it's time to go. Was I a good outlaw, Arthur? No. You were the greatest outlaw.
That actually would be kind of funny.
Yeah.
Than the living.
Arthur, was I a good outlaw? No, John. You were the greatest outlaw.
Well, it could be worse. Well, it could be worse. Like Arthur could just like appear right before John dies. You got money for me, boy.
Yeah. Arthur's now the Grim Reaper, and he's on the ferry boat. You got some money for me, boy? I can't ferry you across the other side without some money.
Give me that money.
You wouldn't mind playing Charles or a young Hosea? I think playing a young Hosea would imply a prequel.
Yeah.
Which is something a lot of people are wanting, is another prequel. Following like a younger Hosea, a younger Dutch, and maybe another character that's not mentioned. You end up playing as another character that was part of the early days of the Vanderlyn gang that never gets mentioned in Red Dead Redemption 2. And you're sitting there like, well, why didn't they mention that character?
Wait, who's this guy?
Yeah. I like this guy. He's almost as good as John and Arthur, but they don't mention him for some reason in Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't know. If we ever get a new Red Dead, we all know that's a long ways off from ever happening. Especially since we don't even exactly know when GTA 6 is coming. Maybe fall 2024 or maybe 2025. The real issue here is her character development. Yeah, I think they could have tweaked her character a little bit, but I also understand where her character's coming from.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, look how you find Sadie. Like, her life has been completely ruined. The Driscolls, come to her house, they kill her husband. Who knows what they did to her? Because I'm sure they did some pretty nasty stuff to her. So obviously she is damaged goods.
Like a traumatic event like that would have an effect on a person, but with Sadie, yeah.
Yeah. So I do sympathize with her character, you know. Whenever a new Red Dead comes out. Yeah, see, that's how I feel, Kari. And I think I mentioned that in my Red Dead Redemption 3 ideas video a long time ago. Is that what I actually want is them just to go into a new direction. Like, you know, with Red Dead Revolver. Like, it exists in a Red Dead universe, but it's its own thing, right? Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2 also exists in a Red Dead universe, but it's its own thing. So they could do a future Red Dead game and call it like Red Dead Revolution or Red Dead Renegades or Red Dead Rifle. I don't know, but it can still be a Red Dead game, but just, you know, set during a different time period in the Wild West. Maybe in the earliest of days, maybe after the Civil War, you know, the American Civil War, in like the late 60s, early 70s. And maybe you eventually run across a younger Hosea and Dutch. You know? Maybe they make cameos.
They will not stop until
Let's see, Arthur says, "No, John. You are a son of a banker. We kidnapped you for ransom, but your daddy never paid. So we're stuck with you." Wow.
your time is almost up.
John was the mutt.
Loaded.
I'll say Trek. What's up, Trek? Early 90s or late 80s. I mean, that two's not a bad one. But here's the thing, like Revolver's, like the main story of Revolver is set in the mid 1880s. And I would very much like to see Red Harlow at least get a cameo in the next Red Dead game. Because Red Harlow is not Uncle. And I will stand by that till my dying days. Until Rockstar...
WGB's last words.
Red Dead. I mean, Red Harlow is not Uncle. Yeah. When's the rematch? Well, at the moment, Trek, I mean, there is no remaster of Red Dead Redemption 2. For one thing, we don't need a remaster of Red Dead Redemption 2. We're talking about Red Dead Redemption 1. Mm-hmm. Which we don't know anything except for some rumors and speculation. It was rated in Korea. And the same thing happened a couple years ago with GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition before it was officially announced. And there is something about achievements that may or may not be true. So that's all we really have to go on right now, which is why I'm asking the question. Do you all think that, and this is what I want to ask the entire, everyone that's watching. By the way, thanks for watching. I want you to answer this question with one response in live chat. Legit or real. You can go with legit or real, whichever one you prefer. Fake or BS. Like, what do y'all think about it so far? Do y'all think it's legit? Do you think it's real, this potential remaster? Or do you think it's BS? I want to see a tally in the live chat. Just straight off everything we know so far, do you think it's legit or do you think it's BS? And look, there's nothing wrong with being wrong in the end. Nothing wrong at all. I've been wrong plenty of times. It's not the end of the world. So even if you say it's BS and it turns out to be legit, you know, that's not the end of the world, you know. But I'm going to go into the camp of legit. And if I turn out to be wrong, well, what else is there? So I'm interested in what people think in the live chat. So Yuji, I think Yuji's still on BS, right? You're still in the BS camp, right?
Yeah, I'm on BS. Look, I'm sorry. I'll believe it when I see it. If you give me a trailer or you say that it's actually coming out, then I'll believe it. So until then, no.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with having that stance right now. Nothing at all. So Yuji's in camp of BS. I'm in camp legit. But either one of us can end up being wrong about it. But you know what? It's not the end of the world. All right, so let's see while I'm being chased by zombies. All right, Kari says, I think it's legit so far. Red Mayhem says real, but far off. MVP says probably legit. Kane says, I hope it's real. Bounty Hunter says that the remaster does happen. You think there will... Yeah, I'll get to that in a moment, Bounty. I'm tallying. Joseph Baker, what's up, Joseph? Joseph says legit. Okay. So it looks like most of you think that it might be legit. But here's the thing. Even if it turns out to be BS, I'd rather it not be legit than us getting another trash remaster like we did with the GTA Trilogy Defective Edition. I'd rather them not even bother. If they're gonna do Red Dead Redemption 1 dirty like they did the GTA Trilogy, you know? That's how I feel about it. I'd rather just don't even bother, Rockstar. So this is what I think, Bounty. It really depends. If it's just a remaster, if they found a way to properly remaster the game, if it's not a full remake like Red Dead Redemption, using Red Dead Redemption 2's Rage engine, then I think it would be available on. It might even be available on Switch, maybe. Don't quote me on that. But if it's a remake with Rage engine of Red Dead Redemption 2, that quality, then I still think that it would be available across last gen, maybe some upgrades specifically for current gen and PC. So yeah, I think it is plausible that it would be available across last gen and current gen. Now maybe it runs a little smoother on current gen and PC, but I still think that it would be playable on last gen because Red Dead Redemption 2 did come out for PS4 and Xbox One. Hey, Panos. How's it going, Panos? Hope you're doing well. And I hope you all are having a great weekend so far. See, Trek says, I want Red Dead Redemption 1 to be sort of like DLC for Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, that was an idea a lot of us had a long time ago. It would have made sense, but I think it's just going to be its own standalone thing. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see on that trick. But I think that it'll just be a standalone, like, game. But, I mean, they may implement some things if it is a remake with Rage Engine. Like, for example, Nuevo Paraíso, Mexico. Maybe they can implement that as an expansion to Red Dead Online. Or maybe like a paid expansion where you have to buy Red Dead Redemption 1 Remaster in order to have access to it. Let's see. Icarus is in Camp BS along with Yuji. So there you go, Yuji. You have company.
Yay.
A new weapon has
Icarus. I'm going to start a rumor. Tommy Vercetti is Uncle's great-great-grandchild. And CJ is great-grandchild of Charles Smith. Okay. There you go. That's some nice rumors. Now, some content creators need to go out there and make some like clickbait videos covering that. This is why so-and-so is so-and-so.
And let's make a 10-minute video out of it.
Yeah, at least an 8-minute video to get them ad rolls, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a quick minute, Panos, but see, I've been... Well, let's see, Panos, I guess you also believe that it's coming? Well, I hope so. I hope that it's actually happening and it's a faithful remake remaster. We'll see. Michael Cole says, definitely legit. Biggest question is whether it's being made in-house at Rockstar or outsourced. Yeah. And that's my larger concern. Is obviously I'm in camp legit. But I don't want to regret being in camp legit. It's like, yay, I was right. But it's awful. Great. Sometimes it doesn't pay to be right. Because I'd rather be wrong and never get a trash remake or remaster. Not again, Rockstar. I see Sandy's Gaming. What's up, Sandy? Or Shawnee's? Is it Shawnee? If I mispronounce your name, I do apologize. So. But to be fair, my name does get mispronounced too, which is why I prefer people just call me GB. It's easier for everybody. See, Trek says, I just want to be exactly like Red Dead. Well, I think that's the best case scenario, Trek, is that they remake it and they use everything they built with Red Dead Redemption 2 on that current version of the Rage engine. Like, for a remake for Red Dead Redemption 1 remake. But it could just be a remaster. But we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, we know very little right now, even if it is true. We'll know more hopefully in the next few months. If it's their plan to release it this year. Which is a possibility because, I mean, if it was actually rated in Korea, that means that it is close to coming out later this year. Because why rate it if it's not ready yet? So obviously Rockstar and Take-Two must believe that they're almost finished with it in order to go and get it rated by Korea. See, Trek says, I was saying we need Red Dead game in the peak. Yeah. Look, as much as I want a future Red Dead game, I just don't know. I really don't know if we're ever going to get another Red Dead game. At least not for a while. Because most of Rockstar's focus is on GTA 6. Hey, what's up, Snake? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. And hello, Nightwing. I think it's legit. I just hope it doesn't release when I'm playing Starfield and Spider-Man 2. Yeah, see, it's a timing thing. Because a lot of people are already excited about Starfield and Spider-Man 2. And they're like, oh, but I want to play these games. But at the moment, I would be playing... Between those three, I would definitely be playing Red Dead Redemption Remaster Remake. And that's what I get for trying to save somebody. I run over here to save somebody, and look what happens. ICxRX says, Rockstar can barely manage the games that are currently out, let alone the whole new remaster. Yeah. That's why it's... Even if it is legit, I think most of us that believe it's legit are very cautiously optimistic about it. So, my opinion is, let's put our expectations low. Very low.
Or in my case, have no expectations.
Yeah, that too. Because we can all imagine in our head what it could look like, right? We can imagine this beautiful game redone with the same graphics as Red Dead Redemption 2 on that Rage engine. Of course, it would look amazing and have a great story with the same voiced characters. And sadly, Hagen, who voiced Landon Ricketts, who Yuji is playing as, unfortunately passed away. So they would obviously have to go into the audio file and reuse those lines for Landon. I mean, fortunately, I'm sure Rockstar still has them. But reality compared to expectations often...
Hey, Belfast, got a present for you. Here, have fun.
Yeah. Reality can often prove to be disappointing to expectations and hopes. Not always. Sometimes things do live up to the hype and even exceed the hype. Which is why my expectations aren't so high. Not this time. Because I had ideas in my head of what a remaster of the GTA trilogy would look like. Well, that didn't turn out to be the case. No. See, Trek says, you ever got a GFX error? Which game, Trek? Which one are you talking about? Is that on PC? Because that sounds like it might be a PC issue. Yeah, the bruisers suck. Like, if you're not careful, one of the bruisers, they'll knock you down, and then all the other undead zombies will just jump you. Or if you're too close to one of the spitters, and they explode after you shoot them, like, you're going to have a bad time. Kane says if it releases when Spider-Man 2 comes out. Yeah, hey, Kane, I don't blame you, man, because you're a huge Spider-Man fan. And that's what you want to play. You want to play Payday 3, and you want to play Spider-Man 2. So I don't blame you for picking Spider-Man 2. I don't blame you at all if Red Dead Redemption Remaster comes out around the same time. And the truth is, a lot of people are going to be cautious anyways because we're only going to know what we get when the game comes out. Which is why the rest of us fools are going to, pre-order and play it day one. Let y'all know if it's worth buying or not.
Belfast, fuck off. Come on,
Hey,
on, strategy.
come on. Ireland must unite together against the undead.
No,
Yes.
It's not going to happen.
Yes.
There's other shit
Ireland
behind
united.
No, it's not going to happen.
Poor Yuji.
I'm about to electrocute my testicles.
If it was Void Amy playing with you, you'd be okay with it.
Yeah, but she's cool. Belfast, on the other hand, he's... Belfast, fuck off. What with your own strategy, you pissant?
I think chasing you is his strategy. He's like, oh, you're gonna bring zombies to me? Okay, well, you know, two can play at that game. Oh no. The second troubles has begun in Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh well, Belfast. I think that. Well, oh no, he's back up. Now it's up to North Ireland to save the day. Oh no, we're doomed.
Well, we're fucked. Come on, Northerner, do what you Northerners usually do and run away.
Trek, yeah, I've played Red Dead Redemption 2 on PS4, Xbox One, PS5, Xbox Series, and I've also played it on PC. Yeah. Abridged Nugget, what's up, Abridged? How's it going? I think it's legit. Just don't be Grove Street. I agree. Yeah, most of us agree. Please don't be Grove Street or New Austin Games or Blackwater Games or whatever they rename themselves as. Just do it in-house, Rockstar, please. Yeah, Kari, gotta play what games you want after all. I agree. Jeff, what's up, Jeff? If it's just a... Wait, hold on, let me catch up. Let me fix chat. Jeff says if it's a straight remaster game, should only cost about $20. Yeah, I'm sorry to tell you this, Jeff, but it's not going to be just $20. No.
No. I'm going to go grab a beer. I'll be back.
All right, dude. He has a beer. I have an empty bottle. Sorry, I have an empty bottle of tea, and I have a water. That's my beverage of choice. And Belfast has let us down again.
You refuse to lay down.
What else is new? But let's see, where were we? Yeah, Amy was playing Red Dead Redemption 2 earlier. Yeah, I think she was looking for some mysteries. If something, I will just buy the Xbox version. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I play. Well, I don't play FPSs. FPSs are not really my thing, Trek. But I do play. I am playing Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. I am also playing Diablo 4. So when the new season of season 1 Diablo 4 starts, I'll probably start streaming that again. And I do more than just Rockstar, but I did build my channel around Rockstar games, GTA and Red Dead. But I've also played Mafia, like Mafia 3, Mafia 2, Mafia 1, Mafia Definitive Edition, and a few other games here and there as well, including Batman. List goes on and on. Kane says, I love Red Dead Redemption 1, but I've been waiting longer for... Well, I get that, dude. I totally do. That's totally understandable, Kane. And a lot of people are concerned about if there is going to be a remake, remaster to Red Dead Redemption 1, will it actually be decent? So I can totally get that most people are going to wait and see. They're not just going to jump on the bandwagon and pre-order it day one. Barley water. What are you talking about, Snake? Barley water? It's just bottled water, dude. I just prefer bottled water over what the tap water offers, because sometimes tap water can be questionable. Like, case in point, the past day or two, our water has been under a boil advisory. And, hey, Red Harlow, stop hitting me. Or I'm going to make a video about why you are Uncle. How would you like that, Red Harlow? I bet you wouldn't like that very much. You son of a bitch. Yeah, you wouldn't like that very much, having someone else falsely claim that you're Uncle. Yeah, the race mission on classic difficulty is very difficult. Trek. That's why I failed miserably at it. I attempted it a few times, about a year or so ago. It was nightmare fuel. Yeah, medium or easy mode for the race.
A deranged monster. is coming your way.
Well, that is true, Kari. I did play. Yeah, when it comes to FPS, I have played a few FPSs, but not like COD or Battlefield or Battlefront or Apex Legends. Like, I have played Far Cry 5 and 6, so I have done that. But mostly it's like third person games. Sorry about that. Third person. Like, third person open worlds is mostly my jam, but I do play other stuff. Like, for example, Diablo 4.
You have slugs loaded.
Yeah, Trek, I mean, most people have no choice when it comes to the classic version of the Race and Mafia Definitive Edition to bump it down, because most of us couldn't beat it on classic, with a few exceptions out there. But I'm not one of them. And welcome back, Yuji.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're now at the cemetery.
Hordes are here.
Yay.
Well, another cemetery. Not the same one we were at, but another one. See, Snake says I was going to have a bit of a fit earlier. Only movies I would see in theaters. Well, is there anything worth watching in the theater right now? No.
Not really.
Like, most of the big movies right now are either underwhelming, like the new Transformers movie, or they're disasters, like the new Flash movie, or Indiana Jones and the Dial of Douche.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of mixed reviews about that movie.
I hear mostly negative. Like the first 15-20 minutes seem really good, but then it quickly goes downhill after that. See, Rasper. Well, for one thing, I'm new to the Austin area, Rasper. So don't lump me in. I'm new here. But I mean, that's why public water. That's why the public water is in America. We put stuff in the water. I don't know why, but scientists have their reasons. But I prefer bottled water when it comes to drinking.
There's a new weapon for the
Like, I just don't like, unless. I mean, we do use it. We will use like tap water for like cooking, and I'll use it to make coffee and for washing and bathing. But for just straight up drinking it, no, thank you. I don't care if the quality of the water is better here than it was in Louisiana. I think the water quality here is better, but we were under a boil advisory like the other day, so yay.
They say fortune favors the brave.
The only movie seemed to be getting decent reviews was Guardians 3. Yeah, I did hear that, Snake. Hopefully it's better than Guardians 2. I didn't really care for Guardians. I mean, Guardians 2 wasn't bad. I just didn't like it as much as Guardians 1.
You're living nightmare.
Trek, well, I mean, Trek, look, I'm a firm believer that everybody has a right to their opinion. But I disagree as a longtime Indiana Jones fan regarding... Well, you say Indiana Jones 4, which is Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Like, okay, I can see why people like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, but I hear a lot of bad things about Dial of Destiny, which is technically the 5th movie. But I'll just stick with a 3. I'll stick with Raiders and, Last Crusade. Yeah. What state am I originally? Oh, well, I'm a child of 2 states. I was born in Texas. I'm currently living in Texas once again. But I did spend most of my adult life in Louisiana because both sides of my family were originally from Louisiana. So as I call myself, even though I am a Texan, I am also a child of 2 states. But I am living back in Texas now.
Cannot be stopped.
You can see Fast X and learn about family. Or I can save my money and my time, Kari, and not bother.
Or just watch the very first Fast movie and forget about the rest.
Exactly. The first one's easily the best one. So, yeah. At least the first one feels more grounded, and more realistic. The first few. But then it just starts going ridiculous. See, Snake says, I see why people like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, but for me it was a disappointment. Well, at least with Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, like, it was still Steven Spielberg and George Lucas that were involved with it. So at least there's that going for it, but I don't think Indiana Jones needed a fourth or fifth movie. Kane says Crystal Skull was better than Dial of Destiny, but that's not saying much. I agree.
Yeah.
A Super Mario Brothers movie is still in theaters, but isn't it already in streaming? I think it's already streaming on some streaming site. Hey, what's up, Stellar? How's it going? And I would say for what it was, Super Mario Brothers movie was good. Like, Riley and I did do a review of it. It's like our most popular video on the Vlogs channel, ironically. Speaking of, the June 2023 vlog is up on the Vlogs channel. It's pinned in the live chat, and it is linked below in the description section. So feel free to check out the June 2023 vlog with Riley and me. Ah, friggin' zombies. Let's see. Oh yeah, the Sims free pack horse. Yeah, I saw that. I did get Sims 4 for free a while back on PlayStation, but it sucks on console. Like, it's one of those games that was not properly ported to be used with a controller.
Yeah.
So I tried it a while back, and I was like, this just doesn't work for me. Like, there's some games that somehow make the crossover from like PC to console, but Sims 4, I just never could. And I tried to get used to how it worked with a controller, but it's not for me. It was the same thing with like City Skylines. I tried to, when I got that for free too on PlayStation Plus, and it's the same issue, and I just like, nah, this is probably better on PC. Kari says, I would like to have seen the plot of Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. Yeah, wasn't that was like a video game, like a long time ago. Yeah, that story's probably much better than Dial of Destiny, Kari, which is sad because that was just a video game back in the 90s. Or was it the early 2000s? I don't know. See, Snake says, I love the real translation of Fate of Atlantis. Okay. Yeah, I think that would have gone over a lot better. See, Crystal Skull felt like Indy while Dial of Destiny didn't. Yeah, I agree with that, Shrek. Yeah. It's just that Dial of Destiny should have never been made. And why Kathleen Kennedy... You know what? I just don't understand why she still has a job. I really don't. She almost destroys Star Wars with the sequel trilogy. And
careful now, GB. You might get cancelled.
Well, I'm already cancelled. Whatever.
True.
And this brute's refusing to die. Now it's dead. Finally. But seriously, it's time for Kathleen Kennedy to go. I mean, it's been beyond time. Yet she still has a job. I guess her job is just to ruin, like, everything that Lucasfilm ever made, right? Like, first she ruins Star Wars, and they somehow managed to salvage Star Wars with the TV shows. And then Willow, poor old Willow, is just minding his own business with one movie. It ends up next on the chopping block with that abomination of a series, which now has been removed from Disney Plus months later.
Shocker.
That's how bad it was. But then Indy, of course, it was always going to end up being poor Indy next.
So basically, whatever she touches turns to shit.
Yeah, and yet she still gets to be president of Lucasfilm for reasons.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's time for her to go. But I mean, I would have said, I was saying that after the sequel trilogy. But whatever. Well, I don't want. Let's not. For any, out of consideration for anyone that's planning on going to see Destiny, let's not spoil anything, please. Because there's some people that want to go watch it, and okay, that's fine. It's your money, your life. You do you. But I'm just warning you, it's not very good.
Go enjoy it, I guess.
But you know, there are people that like to go hate watch. You know.
Yeah, but it just kind of like feels like a waste of money if you're just gonna go watch a movie you don't like.
Yeah.
I don't see the point.
Unless you're like one of the YouTube reviewers, then they go do it.
Fair enough.
But to be fair, there are some of them I actually do like Critical Drinker. But at least Critical Drinker tries to be fair. Like, he doesn't just hate on a movie just for the sake of hating on it. Like, when he hates on a movie, he definitely hates on it, but he does try to be fair. And he will praise movies and TV shows. In case in point, you know, he watched Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, which is an amazing film, and he loved it. And he praised it in a video. So he isn't just about making hate videos, you know? So that's what I like about Critical. Plus, he's funny.
You have slugs loaded.
You got stuck against a wall. That sucks, Rogue Raccoon. Yeah, I don't. The less we say about Phoebe Waller, the better. Hollywood's been trying too hard to try and make her a thing, and every time, it doesn't go so well. I don't know why Hollywood's so obsessed with her. I don't get it. I really don't. Like, what kind of connections does she have behind the scenes that I just don't understand?
The full force of their torment is
But whatever. I'll just choose not to waste my money and, you know, spend it on other things.
Yes.
Kari says it's not even really a spoiler. You see it coming from... Yeah, I know, but we... Out of consideration for anyone that does want to go watch it, I don't want to unintentionally spoil anything. But I can at least warn people, don't waste your time or money. It's the least I can do. Yeah, Puss in Boots' Last Wish is really good. I would put it up there with Shrek 1 and 2. Like, Shrek 1 and 2, really good, and so is Puss in Boots' Last Wish. You'd rather watch anime anyway, Snake.
And it's never mind. I'll let Red take that one.
Yeah, Red can have that one.
Red, it's all yours, my friend.
Yep. Let's see. Kari says I never saw. Kari, you don't bother with the first Puss in Boots movie. Just don't. You don't have to. You can watch Puss in Boots: Last Wish by itself and still enjoy it. Like, I never watched the first Puss in Boots movie because I heard it was very mid. But yeah, check it out. Need some water. I'm thirsty.
A new weapon is available. Double odd bug loaded.
So, Yuji, you have any other additional thoughts regarding the remaster or rumors of the remaster?
Not really. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I've said my piece about it, so
Yeah.
I'm just going to sit back and see what happens.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much what everyone's done so far. Now we're just goofing the fuck off and chatting about random
pretty much.
nonsense. I do think that there is a possibility of like a July surprise update to Red Dead Online. Mainly because they put out the GTA update a month earlier than usual, back in June. And they extended the event for Red Dead Online by a week. A very small possibility of a Red Dead Online surprise update. But, I mean, anything's possible. Most likely not, but we can all dare to dream. It's always nice.
Here could be the thing. If they do bring out, like, a Red Dead Online update, and if, it's a big if.
Yeah.
why do I get the feeling that if they do bring out an update, it's just going to be as bad as the Capitelli expansion?
Well, I mean, it would have to be really, really bad to be that bad. I would hope that it's at least better than Capitelli. I feel like that it would be, you know, my idea like over a year ago about like a Final Pursuits, where it would basically just be like tying loose ends, like adding properties finally, wrapping up Land of Opportunities, and maybe some like content from Red Dead Redemption 2 ported over, like the mini games, Blackjack, Dominoes, Five Fingers, yeah, stuff like that. You know, it would just be like, I guess a parting thank you gift to Red Dead fans from Rockstar or something. Or it may if like Red Dead Redemption Remaster's legit and the plan is to, you know, have a Nuevo Preso expansion, then maybe it's an attempt to also breathe new life into Red Dead Online. So I mean, there's a lot of ways it possibly could go. Or, you know, maybe they're just focusing almost everything on GTA Online. Well, not everything. Almost everything else gets focused on GTA 6, and some stuff gets on GTA Online because that's still their cash cow. What's left of it.
And considering the fact that GTA 5 is going to be like 10 years this year.
Yeah, I have to wonder if they do have something planned for the 10th anniversary. I did do a video about that too.
I do have an idea. It would be like kind of like really stupid on Rockstar's part, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Yeah.
You play GTA Online for 10 plus years and all you get is a lousy t-shirt.
Yeah. To be honest, in reality, I expect nothing less.
I'm not going to lie. If they actually do that, I will laugh.
Yeah. But I do think it's a good opportunity to put out a 10-year anniversary update to GTA Online. Hey, what's up, Angry Veteran Forge? Hope you're doing well. Trek says, go. Have you seen the 6 Days in Fallujah game? I have not seen that. I know a lot of people are talking about it. Hopefully it turns out to be good. And I hope that there's a lot of realism to it based on exactly what happened during the Iraq War in Fallujah. You know, the good and the bad and everything in between.
You are almost out of time.
They finally released 6 Days in Fallujah. Yeah, I know it's been a while since they first announced 6 Days in Fallujah. Hopefully it turns out, you know, worth the wait. I guess when it comes to war films these days, I like something realistic that feels real and I guess is fair and shows all sides of the war. Any war, right? And also the ugly side. And in its own way, kind of be like an anti-war message, you know? Kind of like how All Quiet on the Western Front was technically a kind of an anti-war film, and that was a really good remake to a classic. And Riley and I reviewed that as well. But it was great. But underneath it all, it definitely felt like an anti-war film. Because like the Great War was not so great. And the invasion of Iraq was wrong. It ended up being based on lies and BS. Like, yeah, Saddam Hussein was a tyrannical dictator, but he had nothing to do with Al-Qaeda or the attacks on 9/11. Iraq should have never been invaded. And what happened to that country after is unforgivable. You know, you had the rise of ISIS and all the horrible stuff they did and everything else that happened in between. And how it's still affecting the Iraqi people to this day.
They are about to unleash hell.
Angry Veteran Forge says, it's been a long while. Yeah, it has been. Well, I hope you're doing good, Angry Veteran Forge, along with everybody else. Mostly we've been talking about all the latest, I guess, gossip regarding a potential remaster of Red Dead Redemption. Whether or not it's legit or not. But I guess we're going to have to wait and see. The fact that it was rated in Korea, that's been confirmed, points toward the very real possibility of the remaster being legit. Very similar to what happened with the GTA Trilogy Defective Edition, because it was first rated in Korea as well. And it turned out to be true. Unfortunately, because that was a disaster. So Hopefully, it won't be a history repeating itself with a Red Dead Redemption remaster if that turns out to be true. Yeah, exactly, Trek. It sadly became a chaotic mess, and the people of Iraq suffered the most because of it. So you've been on nights will disappear against sin? Well, I hope you're doing okay, Anger Veteran Forge. It has been a quick minute. But I get it. Life happens and work happens and you're constantly busy with work and got to do what you got to do, you know? I think most of us can sympathize with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, shit. We're being chased. Damn zombies. See, I'm trying to multitask. I'm trying to kill zombies yet read chat. So
The joys of streaming.
I know, right? So I do apologize. I will get to y'all's chat in a minute, chat. So I do appreciate y'all being here. And if you're enjoying the stream, feel free and leave a like. And check out Yuji's channel, link below in the description section. And if one of my mods wants to give Yuji a little plug love in the live chat, feel free.
Don't get you a snake.
Yeah, poor Snakers.
Oh, come on, he loves his self-promote.
He does. Gotta respect the grift, you know?
Oh no, I can respect the fact he's trying to make a name for himself. I'll give him that, but tone it down a bit.
Yeah. I gave up a long time ago. I just do what I do for fun.
No, I gave up too.
Yeah, I just do what I do, and I appreciate anyone that bothers to hang out with me and watch.
Exactly.
Yeah, at least I'm not sitting here alone. It could always be worse.
Hey, I'm here.
Exactly.
Hey, I'm here.
Exactly, and everyone else watching. So I appreciate y'all being here. Let's see. Kane says that was the one where they released 3 Telegram missions. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be 4 Telegram missions this time.
Oh yay!
Hell, loose. Yeah, I think Pro was playing that, the professional, and I like Pat. I really do. He's a friend of mine, and Riley's, and he talked Riley into buying it, and he only played like 1 time with her, and then he stopped playing Hell Let Loose. I'm like, dude, and he's like, but I'm playing other games right now. I'll go back to Hell Let Loose eventually. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Never went back to it, did he?
Not yet, but I'm sure Pat will. In Pat's defense, he does play a lot of different games. But, I mean, come on. I mean, you did talk Riley into buying it and playing with you. Like, I wasn't going to play it. Because, like I said, for the most part, I'm not really into FPS games. With a few exceptions. But I have enjoyed his, like, speaking of FPS, I have really enjoyed Medal of Honor Frontline. I loved that game when it came out. And that was back when I actually did play FPS games back in the 2000s. And I loved Frontline. So I'm glad he's actually playing through that again. Say, Trek, you'll start joining my streams? Okay, but I'm going to warn you. You may not see as much Red Dead content. Because I've been focusing a lot on Zelda. So tomorrow is going to be more Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. By the way, you're all welcome to come watch me play Zelda. I've been having a blast playing it off stream, but I'm keeping the main story stuff on stream. So that's tomorrow, 12 Central, 6 p.m. UK, Sunday. And Season 1 Diablo 4, whenever that finally launches, and maybe some GTA. And if Red Dead Redemption Remaster is a thing, then I'll definitely be streaming that. Hey, Stuart, what's happening, Stuart? Hope you're doing well. Trek, I avoid PC Red Dead Online like the plague. Because Rockstar is cheap, and peer-to-peer is bad enough on console. It's nightmare fuel when it comes to Red Dead and GTA Online on PC. No. I'm not going to play either on PC. I learned my lesson the hard way, thank you. No. Kari says Medal of Honor Frontline was solid when it came out. I agree. It was. And then the franchise went downhill sometime later.
Yep.
Yeah, Rising Sun was good too, and I think Pat also Let's Played Rising Sun. If I'm not mistaken. I think he did that first. But I always preferred Frontline, though. I just like Frontline. But yeah, Frontline, Rising Sun, they're classics. And then they tried a modern Medal of Honor, and it just didn't work out. I don't know. I think they were just trying too hard to compete with COD, and it backfired on them. It's like, no, you don't have to be a COD game. You don't have to be. And look what happened to you. Battlefield more or less became Medal of Honor's replacement. Yeah, and also competing with COD. Just be your own thing. But it's a sad reality. No, Trek, I never played Days Gone, but our friend Kane, who's in the chat, he played Days Gone and he loves Days Gone. He's a huge Days Gone fan. For the most part, ironically, I'm not really a zombie person, but when it comes to like Undead Nightmare and Undead Overrun, I think Rockstar did a good job. And they are fun to play, which is why we spent most of the stream playing Undead Overrun. But other than that, like, I did do a beginner's guide a few months ago for Red Dead Redemption multiplayer because there was an influx of interest in Red Dead Redemption multiplayer after Rockstar abandoned Red Dead Online or limited the updates of Red Dead Online. Maybe in their eyes they didn't abandon it. The rest of the Red Dead Online community feel a little different about that. Kane says Days Gone was amazing. Kari says Days Gone was okay, but I'm not even gonna try. Some days I struggle with pronouncing shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like right there, like Formulmatic. Is that it? But then some days I just forget it.
Okay, some days I just wing it.
Yeah. See, Snake, Medal of Honor should have stayed in the old times. They could have moved to Korea or Vietnam. Yeah. I mean, that would have made more sense than trying to go modern with Medal of Honor. But they didn't. They could have gone backwards. They could have done a Medal of Honor game during the Great War. Stuart says, I made 50 great sales in GTA yesterday, made over 5 million land sales. Oh, well, good job, Stuart. I mean, Stuart only has a few $100 million in GTA. He's struggling, but okay.
Oh, no.
English is hard, GB. Yeah, I know, right? And I've been speaking English my whole life. Like, compared to other languages have similarities, like Spanish, Italian, French. But English is like this bastard language that just has all these different things mixed in.
Yep.
And somehow it still works. Barely. But it still works. Kari says, all right, GB, I'm off to have dinner. Then I'm going to stream some Payday 2. Awesome. Well, I hope you and Umbrella can have a good time streaming Payday 2. Thanks for hanging out with us, Kay. Have fun.
Later, big man.
Yep. Maybe it's sarcastic? Never.
Sorry, did someone say sarcasm?
Yuji and I are never sarcastic.
I have never said a sarcastic word in my entire life.
No, that doesn't happen. Right, we'll see how long Yuji survives here. Then after that, I guess we'll wrap up and call it a day. But it's been fun, though.
Oh, Raccoon's still here.
Yeah, oh, it's you and Raccoon. Okay, so only
still alive.
Okay, so only Belfast and I have failed, y'all. Okay, what else is new? It's like,
well, Belfast, no shock there.
Wow, you spoke too soon. Poor Rogue Raccoon. He's now gone.
No, I'll give Raccoon this much. Well done.
Yeah, he tried. Hey, I wonder
if you're only getting a middle finger.
Head to go see Bonnie.
Why not?
Can Yuji make it all the way to the McFarland farm?
Where's that modder when we need him?
I know, right? Just the modders that have the ability to be like Flash, like running across the map at ridiculous speeds.
Send me the bunnies.
And basically, it's like it looks like they're teleporting. Like, boop, boop, boop, boop. Rogue Raccoon says, "Well, I died. You jinxed it. LOL." Yep, he did. Oh, okay.
Oh,
That was a close one. And rip. Well, you tried.
yeah.
But none of us can outrun death, sadly.
Refuse to lay down and die.
Oh, thank you, game.
See, Dutch is even worse than English. Well, I'm going to have to take your word for that, Snake, because I only speak English. I know some Spanish. Riley has tried to teach me some more Spanish because she's actually bilingual. She speaks English and Spanish because she's from Puerto Rico. Maybe one day I'll get decent at Spanish, but I don't think I'll bother with Dutch. No.
It's okay. We've heard Snake talk it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's our resident Dutch speaker.
Rageaholic, maybe.
Stupid Rockstar. All right. Well, I think that's about it for today. So, Yuji, before you go, good sir, feel free and promote your channel. What you got coming up? I know you have a few things coming up because, see, Yuji, he likes to schedule things like years in advance. Like, I'll see something pop up, and I'm thinking, okay, cool. Yuji's going to stream some Fall Guys today. I'll go watch. And, like, I'll go look. I'm like, seriously? It's in a few days from now? Or the next GTA 4 is in, like, 3 weeks from now? Like, what are you doing? But anyways, Yuji, you have the floor.
Gotta remember that one. Well, first of all, excuse me for life getting in the way. Not the next time you play Fall Guys with me.
Well, I don't even play Fall Guys anymore.
Don't worry, I'll get you to play it one of these days, and I'll remember that comment.
Good luck.
But yeah, coming up, I'm going to be doing more GTA 4 over on my channel. I was going to do a few things like off stream, like side missions and stuff, but I kind of fucked myself because I ended up accepting a mission from GB's favorite character, Brucey, and and I'm kind of stuck. I'm kind of stuck at the moment, so I can't touch the game until I stream it again. So, well, yeah, it's going to be Wednesday before episode 3 is going to be out, and don't worry, GB, I'm not going to put it forward another week. But if you keep pissing me off, I will.
For the record, does Brucey really have to count as main missions? I don't think so. I mean, I wouldn't mind if we could just skip all the Brucey missions.
I know.
Nothing would be lost if we could skip the Brucey missions in GTA 4.
No, I want to skip the Manny missions in GTA 4.
Okay. Yeah. 50-50. Yeah.
More like 80-20.
Okay. Yeah, but anyways, so that's what's coming up on Yuji's channel. He has some Fall Guys. He has some GTA 4. And eventually, I guess after he beats GTA 4, maybe he and I will hang out in GTA 4 multiplayer. Maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
So that should be fun.
That might be fun. Huh.
But Yuji, thank you as always for joining me.
Not a problem, man. Anytime.
All right. Later, dude.
All right. Take care, my friend.
Bye. All right. So once again, feel free and check out Yuji's channel. He's got over 1,000 subs now, so golf clap to Yuji. But before we go, I'll answer a few more questions, some more Q&A. All right. So where do we leave off, chat? And Rogue Raccoon, Belfast, by the way, thank you guys for joining us. And let's see, I think Belfast has a channel still. I think this still works, Belfast, but I will add Belfast. Belgas, I cannot type today. Let me delete that. Y'all didn't see anything live chat. Y'all saw nothing. Sorry, Belfast. I didn't mean to do that. Let's see, Joseph. What's up, Joseph? Let's see, what's your opinion about Jack Marston after Jack's revenge? That's a good question. That's a very good question. And Stuart, thank you very much for a like, Stuart. Everyone that left a like, it helps. It's very much appreciated. Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima. So before I answer your question, Joseph, the wall changes every month. This month, Ghost of Tsushima, because 3 years ago, Ghost of Tsushima came out. Hopefully we'll get a new Ghost of Tsushima in the future. Sucker Punch, please. Thank you. So that's why it's the July wall. It should have been Game of the Year in 2020. it was robbed. And of course, American flag because America, Independence Day coming up on the 4th, and I happen to be American. Lilith over in the members section because Diablo 4 Season 1, and some Link action in the Heroes section. Oh, damn it. People saw it. Sub to Bellgas Gamer. Oops. Yeah. Okay, so it's not working. Okay, Nightbot is on a smoke break. I will at least promote. You know what? Give me a second, Belfast. I got to make things right with Belfast. You're just probably like, no, you don't. Yes, I do. Hold on. So check out Yuji's channel and also check out Belfast's channel. Here's Belfast's channel right here. There you go. All right, so Joseph asked, what's your opinion about Jack Marston after Jack's revenge in Red Dead Redemption? Okay, so without spoiling anything, I do feel like that Jack could go on to live a normal life after revenge. But I also have seen the argument that maybe, just maybe, that would doom Jack seeking revenge. But I don't want to spoil it, even though it's over a decade old. Now that we have the possibility of a remaster, remake of Red Dead Redemption 1, there are plenty of people out there that have not played Revenge. Red Dead Redemption 1. So, yeah. But anyways, yeah. I'm going to try not to spoil Red Dead Redemption 1 going forward out of consideration for anyone that has yet to play it and doesn't want to be spoiled about the story in the event that the remaster remake might be legit. And I think most of you felt like it could be legit. I think only like a couple like Yuji and İCxRX feel like it's BS, and it could turn out to be BS, but we'll have to wait and see. I'll definitely cover it if it turns out to be true, and I will absolutely be streaming Red Dead Redemption Remaster, Remake, whatever it's called, if it is a thing. And if I love it, if it's great, I will praise it. If it's awful, I will definitely let you know, and I will rant about it, and I will rave about it. So I will do that as well. Michael Pro says, GB, I never played GTA 4 multiplayer. For some reason, I don't know why. Well, yeah, there's still people on Xbox playing GTA 4 multiplayer. There's more playing Red Dead Redemption multiplayer on Xbox, but the same thing, it's backwards compatible from the 360 all the way to Xbox One and Xbox Series. So both games, GTA 4 and Red Dead Redemption 1, they have communities revolved around GTA 4 multiplayer and Red Dead Redemption multiplayer. So, yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. But, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for today. And once again, the new vlog is up on the vlogs channel. So Riley and I have a vlogs channel together. We do some other stuff as well over on the vlogs channel. Like we're going to do some more TV movie reviews eventually. Some specials. I did do a special like back in June when my oldest cat passed away, Jadis. So I did a tribute to her. So feel free and check that out. And we also did the June 2023 vlog. At the end of the month, we always do a new vlog. And the June 2023 vlog is up, linked below in the description section and pinned in the live chat and over on the vlogs channel. And yeah, coming up tomorrow, we're going to be back in Zelda. So more Zelda Tears of the Kingdom coming tomorrow, Sunday, 12 Central, 6 p.m. UK. Last weekend, the first two episodes, I was still on the fence about Tears of the Kingdom. But since then, I've been doing a lot of side questing, exploring, doing shrines, towers, and I really am enjoying Tears of the Kingdom. I really am. So I'm going to have a lot more positive attitude tomorrow about Tears of the Kingdom than I wasn't negative last weekend, but there are obvious similarities between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. But there's also some things that Nintendo, to their credit, have added to Tears of the Kingdom, like a sky islands. They also have added the depths and caves. So there is more to Tears of the Kingdom than meets the eye. It's more than a simple expansion to Breath of the Wild. Anyone ever play Red Dead Revolver? Oh yeah, I've played Red Dead Revolver, and it's a very salty experience I never got to finish, fortunately. I'm glad I never finished it because I watched Void Amy play through Red Dead Revolver, and she got salty near the end of her playthrough because the end of her playthrough was nightmare fuel. So all you gotta do is go watch Void Amy's playthrough of Red Dead Revolver to see how awful it can be. Yeah. Let's see. Bounty Hunter says, I wish Ghost of Tsushima had 2 endings. There's only one. Well, that's why it's called Ghost of Tsushima. Well, without spoiling it. Like, Jin Sakai starts off as a samurai, but he's kind of more of a shinobi, ninja. He becomes more of a shinobi ninja, even though they never say it. That's basically what he ends up being. But to me, there's only one canonical ending to Ghost of Tsushima, and I hope that ends up being the canonical ending when we eventually get a sequel. I hope we get a sequel. Sucker Punch, please. Thank you. Anyways, I do appreciate y'all being here today. Thank you so much for joining us. And whether or not we end up having, I think it's just Void Amy, Snake. You don't need the J. I think it's just Void. Or maybe it's just Void. I'd have to look at the command for that, but let me look real quick. Hold on. But yeah, like I said, I will continue to cover anything regarding Red Dead, whether it's the 5th year anniversary Red Dead Redemption 2. That's coming up in October, by the way. And maybe I'll do a Red Dead Redemption 2 stream for all time's sake if there's not a remaster of Red Dead Redemption 1 on the way. So, or at the very least, I'll do like a 5 years later video. See, I thought I had a Belfast command. Maybe I meant to do one. Yeah, it's just, for Amy, it's just Void. So, let me correct that real quick. There. All right. Well, Bounty, let's not spoil too much. But yeah, Ghost of Tsushima, great game. And it's unfortunate it's only currently available on PlayStation 4, PS5. But it's definitely worth playing. Especially if you have a PS4 and a PS5. PS5, it's amazing. Plus, it also includes the Iki Island expansion and Ghost of Tsushima Legends. Riley and I love playing Ghost of Tsushima Legends. I mean, they added some content to it, but they did stop adding content to Ghost of Tsushima Legends a while back. I guess you could say it's kind of like the Ghost of Tsushima version of Red Dead Redemption multiplayer. Kind of, sort of. Not exactly, but kind of. But anyways, I hope you have a great weekend. And I will catch y'all tomorrow, 12 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. UK, for Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And if you did enjoy today's stream, be sure and leave a like. If you're new to the channel, yeah, I will continue covering Red Dead here and there. I promise, because I do love Red Dead. We also cover GTA. And we do at least one video a week, like a thoughts video, idea video, rant video, etc. And we're also streaming some games on the weekends, like Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, Season 1 of Diablo 4, whenever that finally launches. Maybe sometime this month. Maybe, maybe not. I'm even entertaining the idea in between or before Season 1 of doing a hardcore series of Diablo 4. Yeah, that won't last very long now, will it? Because I die a lot. And I'm on World Tier 3, so yeah. Not even on World Tier 4 yet, and I still die in Diablo 4. I died on World Tier 2, but I'm sidetracking. If you enjoy the content and the streams and the shorts and the balcony streams, and there will be a balcony streams maybe Tuesday evening for Independence Day, maybe. We'll see. If you enjoy the content and the streams, you're welcome to subscribe. Ring ding the bell to be notified about future streams and content. Big thank you to all of you, my amazing viewers, subscribers, fans, friends, mods who do a great job modding, as well as the heroes for June 2023, like Belfast. Thank you, Belfast. Golf clap to you, Belfast. And also, thank you to all the amazing members. By the way, I have a lot of friends' channels, including Yuji Outlaw's channel, Kane's channel, Riley's channel, our vlogs channel, GB Fang, which is my news, political opinion channel, and more friends' channels like Snake's channel, etc. All those channels, including Belfast's channel, can be found in the channel section of my channel. So feel free and check out all those amazing channels. And speaking of members, if you want to learn more about the membership program, click the join button. Unique badges, emojis, you get early access to at least one video a week. Shout it out at the beginning of live streams. Deluxe members, elite members get included on the wall most of the month. At the end of the month, we include the junior members as well. All members in the description section of live streams. At the beginning and ending of videos, you get a unique role in our Discord. And members get included in the About section of the channel, where you can also find our socials. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and our amazing Discord community. Have a great weekend, everybody. And from me to each and every one of you cowgirls, cowboys, and cowpokes out there, from the bottom of my heart, as always, thanks for watching.